What's up, everybody? It's just Mike here, bringing you a Wi-Fi battle against VecandLexxPlay. You can check their channel out in the description. I will be bringing this team right over here that I've been using in the battle spot for a couple of days now. Consists of a Mimikyu, a Kartana, a Minior, a Garchomp, a Mega Garchomp, I should say, a Milotic, and a Tapu Lele. Typically, what I hope to do with this is lead off with the Tapu Lele or the Milotic. You know what? It really depends on what they'll choose. This is just kind of the team that I started creating, so I'm not sure how well it's going to do. I'm not sure how badly it's going to do. You know, we're just gonna have to see, because I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. So Vec's just gonna finish up choosing his team, but I guess what I can say about this team right here is that I haven't put too much thought into it in terms of its competitive viability. So there are things like hazards that it doesn't have. There's things like status that I don't think any of them have. Well, Milotic has a couple things, but nothing that's like main purpose is to provide a status to you. So no Thunder Wave, no Will-O-Wisp, no Spore, which is something that I loved to do back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and X and Y. So yeah, I mean, today we're just gonna kind of go at it with a pure like typing perspective. It's all gonna be typing, defenses, offenses, all that kind of good stuff. And I mean, hopefully we'll see what we can do with it. Again, well, you know what? While he's selecting his stuff over there, if you guys could make sure you leave a like right down in the bottom section down below, and I will do my part in trying to explain this battle or narrate this battle as best as I can. Now, by narrate, you know, there's always the ability that I have to bring out a certain je ne sais quoi about the game. And that's something that I can do if there is enough people who want it to happen. If you would like me to storytell the battles, just let me know, because that's something that I've been thinking about. Like you can go through a battle just narrating moves and all that kind of stuff, or you can go through a battle, you know, telling a story about it. Like, out comes the Kartana, and there's this piece of paper with the elastic band wrapped around it, so aptly shows it can be sturdy yet frail at the same time. Anyway. Hi. So this guy sure does take his sweet time. So you know what? Let's just cut to when the battle starts. Haha. Oh. Alright. We're in. Sweet. Okay, so his team. Over here we've got a Sylveon, a Tapu Fini, a Palisand, a Shinotic, I think is what it's called. I think that's what? Fairy Poison. Oh boy, I haven't seen that ever, really. We got a Pelipper and a Slibbity Slowbro. So I'm thinking that will Tapu Lele lead be any good against certain things? Let's see. What am I worried about with the Tapu Lele lead? A Palisand. I don't think that he would lead with a Palisand. And if he does, then there's the option of Milotic. You know what? Let's make that first. Let's make that second, third. Let's make that fourth. Let's make that fifth, and sixth. There we go. All right. Whew. So this is my first Wi-Fi battle out of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which is kind of nerve-wracking, I guess. I'm a little nervous going into this. That's weird that I feel so nervous. Well, anyway, challenged by Pokemon Trainer Vec. I'm gonna toss my Tapu Fini out there. Tapu Lele. And he's gonna send the Pelipper. Oh, might this be a rain team? I guess we'll find out. I didn't actually think too hard about if it was a rain team or not. The only thing I can remember right now is the Tapu Fini. So that's definitely something. There's a Palisand as well. So I can press Y, actually, and this was something that was told to me by one of you guys in the comments. I can actually just press Y and I can see their entire team right underneath right here. So the Sylveon and the Shinotic, not so much, but the Palisand, I can assume that it has something that would make it good in rain. I guess we'll find out, though. You know what? I think that going for a Calm Mind here might be a good idea. Because what can he do? This Pelipper is probably going to go for a Hurricane. Yeah, because of the rain. And I think that a Calm Mind can really help out in soaking up a little bit of that damage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'll up the special attack, I'll up the special defense, and he's going to use the Hurricane. There we go. All right, not exactly sure if I wanted that to happen or not. I totally did. Totally did want that to happen. That being said, do I want to go for another one? I don't know if I want to go for another one. Might it be too greedy to go for another one? Probably. But you know what? I'm going to go for the Psychic. What can possibly come out? Hey, look at me using the actual mechanics of the game. I can, if I use a Psychic, get switched into no Dark types, and that's really all I care about right now. Because Psychic does get the boost with the Psychic terrain. So the Shiinotic is going to come out first. And Psychic is going to do some damage. If it's poison, then it's going to knock it out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it wasn't even poison, so I guess it's not poison. It might be bug and fairy or something like that. I don't know. But either way, that goes down, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're off to a pretty good start. We're off to a pretty good start. I'm feeling confident. All right, now let's see how he can break my confidence. I was going to send out the Tapu Fini next. Now I believe that I should be still faster than this Tapu Fini, but he is going to use the Misty Surge, which not terrible for me, but I think that I do want to keep out the Tapu Lele just in case that becomes a problem. But you know what? I do think that I'm faster than it, and I have a Calm Mind up, so maybe I'll just go for the Psychic. I think I'm just going to go for the Psychic here, maybe get a special defense drop. I'm definitely going to go first. I know that Tapu Fini's super defensive, but now at least I take down half of it. And it's going to use Nature's Madness. That's an interesting move. That's only going to take out half my HP. It's a Super Fang. It's a Fairy Super Fang. What's that? Oh, those leftovers. Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, I can definitely take it out with another Psychic. So, oh, it's going to use Protect. It's going to get a little bit more HP back with those leftovers. That's smart. That's smart. Now, knowing that, he's probably going to go for another Protect, honestly, but I think I'm willing to take that chance. So let's just keep on going for Psychics. Is Psychic my best? No, you know what? I should be going for Moonblast right now, shouldn't I? Yep, I should. There we go. So hopefully now that'll take it out. And whatever comes next will feel the icy wrath of my Tapu Fini sweep. Oh, actually, Tapu Fini's not going to be able to sweep. That's a shame. Tapu Fini is going to be, or it's I keep calling it Tapu Fini because I saw one out. Tapu Lele isn't going to be able to sweep because even if I can continue taking out some Pokemon, one, the Sylveon's going to come out and that's going to be kind of scary. This guy's got a shiny team. That's cool. Do I dare go for the Psychic and try and get a special defense drop? I don't think I should. I think I'm going to go for the Moonblast again. I know that Sylveons are usually like super specially defensive, but you know, that's okay. So that goes down a little bit. He's gonna wish. He's gonna wish. Actually, well, in that case, I might be able to take it out. Oh, it has leftovers as well. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. In that case, you know what? I'm going to save myself a little bit of time and go into paper. Yeah, I'm going to go right into the paper. Unless he has the Hidden Power Fire, I think I should be okay. I don't believe that Sylveon gets any kind of fire attacks, but he's going to go for the Moonblast. That's going to do minimal damage to my Kartana. So that's pretty nice. And by minimal, I mean about half its life. But you know what? It is as it is. And I know that Sylveon isn't as defensive as it is specially defensive, so I can definitely go for the Smart Strike here and either hope to take it out or do a major chunk. Okay, so it's gonna my opponent's gonna withdraw and send out that Pelipper instead. I know that I'm gonna be faster than the Pelipper, so I will be able to go for the Leaf Blade, which is awesome. I believe this Pelipper should actually go down to this, so that's fantastic. Well, not to this, but to the Leaf Blade. By this, I mean the Kartana. Haha! This team is just like all leftovers, huh? Isn't that something? Alright, so I can just go for the Leaf Blade if you know what? Maybe he thinks that I am Choice Banded. Maybe I want to keep him thinking that I'm Choice Banded. And for that, I can just go into Milotic. Yeah, I think I'm going to go into Milotic there. I can set up a Toxic on the Pelipper. I can start to recover a little bit. The Hurricane's going to do a lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to take me out, nor do I think it's going to do half. So that's awesome. Plus, I have the leftovers to start healing up my own HP. The problem, though, is does he have any Steel types? I don't think he does have any Steel types that can resist the Toxic. So I can definitely check that out here. Wait, what? Okay, he's sent out the Shiinotic. It's interesting. Down there, it doesn't show you what Pokemon you've knocked out, so you just kind of have to remember that. But, well, I mean, plus you've got the stuff up there that can say that I've knocked out 2, being the Tapu Fini and the Shiinotic. So he could send out the Slowbro, he could send out the Palisand, but you know what? Either one, they don't want to get Toxic. Nobody really wants to get Toxic, so let's just use it. Let's see what happens. Might get hit with another Hurricane here. I don't think that there's a coverage move that it wants to use. A U-turn, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine. So what's he going to send out? Between Sylveon, Slowbro, and Palisand, I would not send out Palisand. So probably the Slowbro? I think the Slowbro. Question is, what can the Slowbro really do? Answer, not all that much. It can just start stab psychicking me to death, but you know, it'll be what it'll be. Either way, right now we're doing pretty well. I don't think that I have weird short-term memory when it comes to these Pokemon battles. I hope that I can start remembering a little bit more about what's going on inside the battles. I don't think I've lost any Pokemon is the reason that I'm saying that. Whoa, shiny Slowbro, you look funky. You look funky. I like that a lot. Okay, so let's see. My Pokemon, yes, I have lost nothing. What can I actually use against a Slowbro? Mimikyu, and Paper. I can use my Mimikyu or I can use my Paper. Either way, I think that now is the time to Toxic this as well. I don't think it can take me out in one hit. It can definitely not take me out in one hit. So let's just go for the Toxic. Let's start recovering up. I like Slowbro's Mega animation. I don't think it was like that before, was it? Did it show the shell before and then it popped out of there? I don't know. I guess we'll see. So it's going to go for the Scald. All right, well, that's interesting. So because that didn't do all that much damage at all, I can actually just start recovering soon. I think I'm going to recover soon. Not just this turn. Because I don't think that... Well, you know what? Maybe I will. Yeah. Putting myself back up to... No, I'm not. Because I go first. I definitely am outspeeding this Slowbro. So let's go for a Scald. At least it's going to be Stab, plus it's in the rain. If he decides to withdraw and go into Sylveon, then that has the potential to burn. If that goes in... Oh, wait, no. Sylveon's the one that I Toxic. If he goes into Palisand, then he's just straight up done. Yeah. Still looking very good for us. So far. So far looking very good for us. Now, unfortunately, this can't burn, but fortunately, we don't need it to. This guy's not... Oh, he's going to go for the Calm Mines. Yeah, that's kind of how I saw this going. It's a smart strategy for him to do that. Now, question is he just going to keep on going for Scalds? I don't know if that's something that he wants to do or is going to do. That being said, when he did use Scald before, it was in the rain. Now the rain has stopped. So, perhaps... If he goes for a Psychic now, that'll only have a little bit more power than it did before. However, you know what? I think now is probably the turn that I should consider recovering. I'm going to actually recover. By consider, I don't mean consider. I mean actually do. Okay, so I'll just heal myself back up to full. He is going to keep on using Scalds. So that's interesting. I thought he would have switched to Psychic by now. But maybe he doesn't actually have Psychic. Maybe that's just his thing. Okay, so Slowbro's like slowly getting whittled away by this poison. I'm curious if he has his own kind of recover tactic. Even if he does, it's not really going to help that much, just because it's you know, it's toxic. It's going to start whittling him away more and more each turn. So if he doesn't recover now, I believe... No, never mind, because he calm-minded. So he should be really close to... Well, really close to down, if not down right at this turn. That was a crit. Ooh. Really? Maybe this is a turn that I want to recover as well. That way I'll have a Milotic that... Yeah, it's definitely going to go down to poison next turn anyway, so... Let's just go for a recover. Let's take whatever damage that we're going to take from him using the Scald. And let's just let him knock himself out to poison. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so the Slowbro's going to use Scald. Going to hit me. Just like that, doing a little bit of damage there. And, oh, well, after the leftovers. This Slowbro's going to knock himself out to poison, I believe. There he goes. There he goes. Okay. So it doesn't actually matter how much you calm mind and send out tanks. If you've got poison out there, you know what? I totally said at the very beginning that I don't have that many things that use status. So I don't have Thunder Wave and I don't have Will-O-Wisp, but I do have Toxic, and I don't know why I forgot that. Either way, let's just keep going for the Scalds. Let's try and take out this Palisand with it. I'm not actually sure how defensive Palisand is, but I mean, it's a palace. It's a freaking castle, so obviously it's going to go up. Its defense rises sharply when it gets hit by that. Okay, by water. If this doesn't bring him up that much, I think I can actually take him out with another Scald. Yeah. If he doesn't have leftovers, I can definitely take him out with another Scald. Let's see. Yeah, he does have the leftovers. So you know what? I think instead then I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. Yeah, let's go for another Ice Beam. I actually didn't remember what Water Compaction is, but now that I've experienced it for the first time, I'm going to remember it every single time after that. Maybe I can even get a Freeze. Wouldn't that be nice? Nah, of course not. Maybe he thought I was going to switch. Ooh. Now isn't that a little bit of a mistake? Now the Palisand's definitely going down. That was a crit too. That was a crit. That was a critical hit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this Palisand's definitely going down to another Scald. I'm going to use the Scald because if he does decide to switch into the Pelipper or the Sylveon, then if he goes into Sylveon, then it will do extra damage based on stab anyway. And if it goes into Pelipper, then it's going to do extra damage based on stab and the rain. Plus, it has the chance to burn, except Pelipper's already burned, so never mind, it's not going to be a thing. Sylveon is going to be what he sends out, because why would he send out a Pelipper into something that he thinks is going to Ice Beam? Maybe he's going to wish something. Wouldn't that be interesting? Please burn. Nope, not this time. Okay. I already learned that I can't send out, what's-his-face? Kartana to Sylveon, because that does do about half of my HP. So I think assuming that Milotic is going to go down in the next little bit, do I want to assume that Milotic's going to go down in the next little bit, or do I want to send out... Okay. Okay. Hear me out on this. So, if I send out Tapu Lele and send him out to his doom, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Am I going to do that? Because the problem is, I don't think I have all that much to deal with Palisand. Never mind, I have like 3 things to deal with Palisand. Let's go for a Scald! Yeah, let's just do that. I have a lot of things that can deal with that Palisand. I'm worried about it because I'm not sure exactly what it does. But, you know, if this gets knocked out, then I can go right back into, what's it called? Oh, nice. Wow. Hey, competitive. There we go. And that is why I chose to breed a Milotic. So now actually my Milotic's +1, because it did get -1 to special attack, but then +2 to special attack. I'll show you right over here. Look at that. Now my special attack is up by 1 stage. So my next Scald should actually do a little bit more damage, and getting the Sylveon down to as low as I can is really the end goal here. So let's take it down as much as we can. Yeah, he is gonna wish. But what am I doing? Of course, I can just recover. I can recover off of this. Sure. I keep going through my life thinking that, oh, I can just hit him with more Scalds. No, you can always come back. You can always come back. I mean, if you're going to do that, then I'm going to do that too. And hopefully, if he keeps on Moonblasting me, then the competitive will kick in with the minus special attack. Wouldn't that be fun? Nope. All right, so there goes the wish. And I can actually just keep on stalling this out just for a little bit. But you know what? I probably should Toxic first. Yep, I'm going to Toxic him and then I'm going to recover. Because I can definitely live through another Moonblast. I wonder if this is the turn that he's going to switch into Pelipper. We'll find out. We'll find out. Either way, I don't think the Pelipper can take me down. We've already found out that the Pelipper can't take me down. I'm pretty sure that we've got this in the bag. It looks pretty good as of right now. I like the dynamic zooms that it does on everybody. Like, it kind of pans around, it looks around, you look from the corner, it'll look over that way. There are, like, tons of cameras everywhere. It pans from one side to the other side, then it, like, pans down. Does all the different kinds of cool shots that it possibly can for these Pokemon. And these trainers, I suppose. I really like the fact, I didn't know that people keep on talking about this, but I really, really like the fact that it shows the trainers in the field, like, in view. Yeah, I think it's a really good battle tactic. It really makes you feel like you're facing against somebody else and their Pokemon rather than just some random Pokemon. And it also creates a distinction between wild and captured Pokemon. Anyway, here comes a Toxic. Maybe he was just trying to figure out what to do. Maybe in that time forgot about Toxic. You know how it is. That's fine. And then the Moonblast is just going to keep on coming. Maybe he's hoping for a crit. I would probably hope for a crit if I were him. Yeah. So there go the leftovers. I'm going to heal up a little bit. Now's my time to recover. It's a little cheeky, but honestly, like, I want to win. So I only have 7 more recovers anyway, so I mean, what are you going to do? He's got wishes still. Oh, unless he's got, was it Heal Bell? No, he doesn't. He's just going to keep on wishing. Oh, that's life. And my leftovers are keeping me up. Now the poison's going to take him down a little bit. He's going to have to either keep on wishing or... Well, he can't keep on wishing, first of all, because he's got a wish up already. You can't wish when another wish is already coming. So... This is actually just me burning time using Scalds. I don't feel like I'm going to bring him below half at all before the wish comes down. See, Shadow Ball's not a great option as well, because that has a chance to bring down my special defense. Yeah, so there goes the wish. And there goes my leftovers. And there goes the poison. Eventually, I am going to do more damage than he heals. I believe on this turn, I'll take it down to 50%. Now, Wish does happen before Toxic, as you guys just saw, so it will be a little bit of a stall fest for a little bit. Which kind of makes me wonder why these turns are taking so long to think about. Although maybe, you know, he's got some other tricks up his sleeve. All the moves that I've really seen him use are just, what, Wish, Shadow Ball, Moonblast, and then a 4th mystery move. Could be Heal Bell. If it were Heal Bell, then that would be really, really bad for me. What else could it be? What else could it be? It could be another coverage move. But I feel like if it were anything else, probably would have used it by now. And I actually feel like Moonblast is the best option right now, but... You know, maybe they're hoping for... Well, you know what? If he does get a special defense drop, then that would be really bad for me as well. The fact that he didn't go for a Wish that turn is actually very, very bad for him. Because now he's definitely going to go down to a Scald plus Toxic. Unless, like I said, he's got any kind of special healing moves right now. Well, the match was forfeited. All right, so... I'm pretty sure that match was won. I think that was a justified forfeit. So, like I said, good game, VecandLexxPlay. That's hard to say. VecandLexxPlay. Definitely go check them out in the comment section down below. They put out stuff like every day. I was just checking out the YouTube channel. Actually, if I look over at it right now, as I decide not to save a battle video, yeah, they put out stuff probably once to 4 times a week, 1 to 4 times a week. I say 1 because there's one video that was there by like a day ago, but everything else is like they're very consistent. I think that they'd be a very good place to learn off of. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna call that a day. I would like to cancel the battle. Thank you guys so much for watching. One more time, please hit that like button right down in the comment section down below, above the comment section. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Let me know what kind of Wi-Fi battles you guys want to see. If you want to see doubles battles, if you want to see VGC, if you want to see musicals is one thing that I want to try and work on, but if you want to see that storytelling that I was talking about earlier, please do not hesitate to let me know, because I would love to try and, pilot that a little bit. All right, until then, you guys have yourself a great day, month, year, decade. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is still just Mike. See you later.